Hey, it's Mr. Bass with another unboxing. This time it's the Salt Creek Tackle monthly subscription box. But this might be my very last Salt Creek Tackle box because they've canceled the subscription service. They say they're going to do something different, more unique. And you may ask, well, what more unique could they do? I don't know. They talked about doing more specialty, handcrafted sort of lures. What makes Salt Creek Tackle different than, say, some of the other monthly subscription boxes out there? Well, in a nutshell, let me read to you off their website. No mainstream tackle, no factory, no mass-produced lures, hand-tied, hand-poured, hand-carved, hand-painted. Supposed to be all custom lures, and that's why this thing is $70, $69.99. My guess is that they're kind of having to retool to figure out how to provide the highest quality lures they can and still make money. Don't know. I'm just guessing. I got no inside information. This is only the second one I've received, so I'm a little disappointed that it's been canceled. But who knows? Maybe the new service will be even better. Let's crack open Salt Creek Tackle, see what's in there this month. So they give you a little card. A lot of them do this. But this actually has the name of each of the companies along with their contact information instead of telling you the specific lure. You know, most of these cards just tell you the lure, but this doesn't tell you the lure, it just tells you the companies. It's a pretty full looking box. And one thing that I have noticed, even though this is box number 2 only, they're definitely unique. A lot of these lures you're not going to find at most places. Let's start with a crankbait, the Darting R2 from Hot Lures. And this is kind of a take on a traditional yellow chartreuse sort of lure, but then they kind of color up the back. Anyway, John Hott, there's his contact info if you're interested in checking out the Darting R2. I know nothing about it. A Buzzbait, Big Daddy Baits. This is a 1/2 ounce white Buzzbait. What's different about this Buzzbait? It's got marabou. It's got, so instead of a skirt that is your regular silicone, this is some sort of hair or marabou jig hair. So you're definitely going to get some different action in the water with that. Not sure if that matters or not. Big Daddy Baits, made in the USA. Katana hooks, tournament grade, round bend worm hooks, 3/0. There's quite a few here. You know, most of the time when you get a pack of hooks in these boxes, you know, you're going to get 3 hooks, maybe 4, never this many. This looks like about 10 hooks. Bryant Custom Jigs Tournament Flipping Jig, 3/8 ounce with a mustad hook. Look, he has either a mustad or a trocar hook option, which is kind of cool. You can get either or, I guess. This kind of looks like a Texas craw. It's mostly brown jig. All right, they do this kind of thing where they put sunscreen. This has, look at this, outdoor refreshing wipes. This here is unique, it's different, but I don't think anybody cares about this kind of stuff, and I don't really, you know, I think most guys would say, look, if this thing costs $5, give me a $5 lure. But anyway, combat wipes. Not gonna find that in every box. All right, and then we got some soft plastics here. Driftwood Baits Bad Company, and these are hand poured, custom made swim baits, 5-inch, and these are easy enough to open that I can take one out and show it to you. Looks pretty nice. It's got a hook slot in it. Definitely got some subtle color changes. It's not just one solid color. I like it. I definitely like the look of this. Driftwood Baits Bad Company 5-inch swim bait. And this is a package of 4. There's 4 of them in here. Then we've got Elusive Baits, the 3.5-inch craw. This is a 7-pack green pumpkin Vodo. The color VODO, green pumpkin Vodo, not voodoo. A Vodo. 3.5-inch craw. Let's take one of those out. There you go. Okay, that's the Elusive Baits 3.5-inch craw. And the last thing in here, H&R Baits 5-inch Kraken craw in green pumpkin. This is a 5-pack. This is a giant crawdad bait. This thing is huge. Look at this giant crawdad. And you may say, what do you mean by giant? Well, let me show you compared to this one I just showed you. This thing is ginormous. Wow. Huge. And they say it's green pumpkin. To me, this is what I would call more of a green pumpkin color. This is so translucent. I mean, you can see through it. It's a very, very natural color, you know. Clear water lure. It's massive, though. You couldn't put that on a jig. If you did, I mean, it would have to be a giant jig. So you're going to have to fish this separate, you know. Texas rig it. Put it on a Tokyo rig. Carolina rig it. A lot of different ways to fish it. But geez, that is huge. HR Baits 5-inch Kraken craw. Wow. So how many things did we end up getting here? We had the 2 packs of craws plus the swim baits. So 3 soft plastics. We had this like 10-pack of worm hooks. And then a jig, a buzzbait, and a crankbait. And of course, combat wipes. That's it. That is the Salt Creek tackle box. Maybe the last one. What do you think? Worth the money? Think it's cool? I do like the idea of supporting small custom bait companies. I like that idea. But, you know, there's a difference between small and custom and high quality. And I think that might be his challenge is it's great to go after small, custom-made little companies, but are they making really, really high quality stuff? Because when you're paying high dollar, $70 for something like this, you want it to be high quality. I could tell these driftwood baits, they appear to be very top-notch. Definitely what I'd consider a high-quality swim bait. Okay, that's all. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, please subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Share with your neighbors. I'd greatly appreciate it. Until next time, this is Mr. Bass. Happy fishing!